Sports pregame show. Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, they went 2-0 against this team last season.
Siemanko, przed nami kolejny meczyk, tym razem z Houston Rockets. Serdecznie zapraszam do oglądania.
You look at Chicago, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
And looking at Chicago, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, they had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it and it's worked to perfection.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Tucker and Capella are up front. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And it's House in at the 3. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at point guard. Just 2 to shoot. A deep 3 from Harden. He can't hit that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bulls.
I love PJ Tucker. He's a player that doesn't do a whole lot in the box score, but he passes the eye test. He plays defense, he's tough, he rebounds, and you know he'll hit that corner.
Harden surveying the D. Another miss by Houston. And here are the Bulls now. White drives in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Good work there as it goes. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And Tucker, Chris, the type of player who will do all the small things for a team.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be anything more than he is with the stars on his team, and he knows that. Tucker's a great glue guy. He sets screens, he guards anyone, rebounds, hits his shots.
And it's Houston on the break. Harden the pass to Tucker.
Tucker's very good at using his body and drawing contact. I mean, he's got the physical tools. He's not afraid to use them.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Adaransky the pass to Markkanen. Here's Gafford. Markkanen trying to break loose. Shots good by Gafford.
This is what you love seeing. Markkanen making an effort to improve as a passer.
Feeds it to Young. Second chance shot. And that's good off the glass that time.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown in the defensive glass.
Gordon finds Adaransky. Five to shoot. Out to the right wing. A 3-ball. Done shot's good.
Certainly a work in progress from there, but Doug really needs to become a knockdown threat time.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now Harden, 23 points for him in the last game against Golden State.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Done shot's good.
That's the muscle his teammates like to see done. Refusing to take no for an answer.
Stolen by Markkanen. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. from the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a...
As a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about that far.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Laundry Markkinen is out there with Gordon. Then there's Dunn. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Second shot opportunity, and Markkinen lays it up and in. Markkinen's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. To the inside, and Young slams it home.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
Green, no luck.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
Gafford passes to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Done outside. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Right side, Gordon. Over Green. Bank shot. No good. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They trail by 6. And following this one, take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Levine's checked in for Chicago. Houston with a big group substitution here. Loud pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Lets it go from the wing, and it's Levine that time on the assist by Gordon. Levine's got his first points of the game.
It's encouraging whenever Levine connects from mid-range. I mean, he's showing he wants to get better.
Another miss by Houston.
Well, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Yep, it counts. Markkinen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Westbrook. And just miss after miss right now.
Playing him tough inside, air preventing the layup. Got to get the whole team pumped up.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Chicago shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
When he's healthy, Gordon is extremely effective. An incredible scorer who fills up the stat sheet.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Westbrook. On the wing, Harden fires the 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They took over in the second quarter, building their lead up to 10 points by the half and looking very much like a team that is determined to turn this game into a laughter. And, Shaq, what did you see out there for the Bulls?
Well, we're definitely seeing the progression from Markkinen. We know he can shoot, but he continues to add weight.
And that should do.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball. Kevin, it was an up-and-down season for the Rockets last year. I mean, they started out very slow, and then because of injury, it took them a while to get into the playoff picture. But how about this? They won their division, but only nabbed the 4th seed in the playoffs.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's House in at the 3, the small forward. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut back down to 10 points after they get the bucket from James Harden. And Chris, last year being the 4th seed in the postseason was trouble for the Rockets.
Yeah, it was, especially, Kevin, when you have to face the Warriors in the second round. They got bounced out in Game 6 despite the Warriors losing Durant. The slow start in the regular season, I think, played a big factor.
House, the pass to Tucker. For 3, Westbrook. And another 3 for Houston.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Well, to me, Clint Capella is a classic center. I mean, I love his hands. Great footwork. I mean, he takes what is given to him. He plays inside, protects the rim. And if you throw it up, he'll finish it with authority.
Bulls making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Green, he's checked in for Houston. Harden inside the 3-point line. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And with Capella, that finishing and rebounding are key to his game.
Yeah, and he's only going to keep getting better, Kevin, which is a scary prospect for every other center in the NBA.
Rockets trail by 7. Here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really like seeing Harden take it strong inside. So crafty in how he finishes near the bucket.
Outside, Markkanen. Gordon against Harden. Carter right side. Outside, Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Porter. Here's Carter. And again, Chicago. No good. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And White kicks to Gordon. Gets it from 3-point range. Gordon's got 6 points.
Lightning quick release, Gordon catching and firing perfectly. Can't guard that.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by White. Drops in the breakaway late. And now it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. They get the rebound. Capella can't cash in from close range.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Harden outside. The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Well, look, I love how Harden does a little bit of everything. Aggressive score, solid rebounder, superb passer. He's also improving on the defensive end.
And so it's Chicago with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. They've got Dunn. Levine is out there with Porter. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Sadaransky in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. To the middle. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Thaddeus Young.
As well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open. And hard finds.
Chicago calls timeout. Our marketing's checked in for Chris Dunn. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the timeout, I listened in on Jim Boylan's huddle. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Here's House, and it's sent back by Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr., 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there.
In against Young. Passes it to Sadaransky. It's Porter outside. The shot's good on the assist by Sadaransky. Sadaransky's got 4 assists in the game. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And here's Harden for 3, and another 3 for Houston.
Harden gets the cooking, you gotta feed him, you gotta keep feeding him. He's an excellent rhythm scorer.
To the paint, here's Porter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Here's Harden. The shot from the low post is good.
Nobody takes more contact than Harden inside. Nobody's better at scoring through.
Outside, Levine. Carter right side. .109 left in the 4th. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Carter. 7 points for Zach Levine.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Bulls.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Lauri Markkanen.
Oh, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. 11-point game. From deep, Harden. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And it's White missing.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without fouls.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10. So for the Rockets, Nene, he's checked in for Capella. Cephalosha comes in for Daniel House. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Levine finds White. No good on the shot. And the Rockets take it the other way.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Oh, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it wasn't enough.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Porter in the corner. And it's Markkanen, top of the key. Down low. There's Levine. And the Bulls with another miss. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
No i super, kolejne zwycięstwo. Fajnie poszło, elegancko. Dzięki za oglądanie i zapraszam na kolejny meczyk.